Are you prepared if you suddenly can't make important decisions about your finances or healthcare? Who will pay for your bills? Make sure everything keeps operating and manage your affairs. How will they do that? Welcome to Your Financial Bud. I'm Bud Milligan, Certified Financial Planner and Wealth Manager with Milligan Wealth Management. Today, we're diving into powers of attorney, one of the most powerful but often overlooked tools in estate planning. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what a power of attorney is, why you need one, and how to use it correctly to protect yourself and your loved ones. Whether you're 30 or 70, a power of attorney can be the difference between chaos and clarity if life throws you a curveball. Let's break it down step by step so you can have better clarity about this important estate planning tool and a clear, actionable plan for how to use powers of attorney. A power of attorney, or POA, is a legal document that grants someone you trust the authority to act on your behalf. That person, called your agent or attorney in fact, can handle financial transactions, sign documents, and make healthcare decisions when you're unable to. Without a POA, family members often face court delays and high legal costs just to gain the right to manage your affairs. There are 4 main types you need to know when it comes to POAs. They are called financial power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, durable versus non-durable power of attorney, and springing power of attorney. Now, the financial power of attorney empowers your agent to manage bank accounts, to pay bills, and handle investments and other financial matters. Your healthcare power of attorney allows your agent to make medical decisions if you're incapacitated. And then there's durable versus non-durable. And that simply means that if it's durable, it remains in effect even if you become incapacitated. The non-durable POA ends if you lose capacity. It's often useful for those one-off specific situations, such as going on deployment if you're in the military. And then there's springing power of attorney. This only springs into effect when a specific event occurs, like a doctor's certification of incapacity. Other than that, until it springs into effect, that person or agent does not have a power of attorney that's active. Each of these serves a different purpose, and choosing the right combination helps you to be fully covered. So, you might think you're invincible, but accidents and illnesses don't care about your age or your health. Without a durable power of attorney, your family may need to go to court to get a conservatorship. That's a process that can take months and it can cost thousands of dollars. A properly drafted POA prevents that headache, and it gives you peace of mind, and it ensures your wishes are followed to the letter. So how do you choose an agent? Well, picking the right agent is critical. Think of this person as the guardian of your autonomy. They need to be trustworthy, someone that's reliable under pressure. They need to be competent, comfortable at handling money, paperwork, or medical information or medical decisions. They need to be available, so look for someone who lives nearby or is accessible during emergencies. And they need to be able to communicate if they need to be capable of representing your values and preferences. Many clients choose spouses, adult children, or close friends. You can also appoint backups in case your first choice is unavailable. Not all POAs are created equal. Make sure yours addresses specific powers, so detail exactly what your agent can do, whether it's banking, real estate, tax filings, or healthcare matters. Make sure that you discuss any limitations that you want in the POA paperwork. For instance, prohibiting gifts or restricting transactions over a certain dollar amount. Make sure you discuss the effective date. Specify whether it's immediate or springing upon incapacity. And if necessary, clarify the duration. Do you want it to end at a set date or upon your recovery or death? Working with a qualified attorney helps you to make sure your document will stand up to any legal challenge. So, to make sure your POA is valid, there are certain steps you need to take. The first is to sign it in front of a notary public. Second, make sure you have 2 witnesses if your state requires it. And third, keep the original in a safe but accessible place. And then finally, provide copies of your POA to your agent, your alternate agents, and your key advisors like your financial planner and attorney. Review and update your POA every 5 years or after major life events like marriage, divorce, birth, or a significant health change. Now, there are common pitfalls that a lot of people stumble on with POAs. One of those is having vague language. Maybe it's too broad, or maybe the powers are too restrictive. Sometimes people use outdated forms. They'll use a template from decades ago that don't comply with current laws. They may overlook digital assets. It's important to make sure someone has access to your online accounts, your crypto wallets if you have them, and social media. And then there's failing to coordinate those documents, making sure that the POA works in harmony with your will, your trust, and your healthcare directives. A comprehensive estate plan ties everything together seamlessly. So here's a real-life example, and the name has been changed to protect the client, but let me tell you a little bit about Karen. So Karen was 52 years old, and she suffered a sudden stroke. She did not have a durable power of attorney in place, and her family battled in probate court for months just to pay her rent and medical bills. If she had created a POA, her daughter could have stepped in immediately, avoiding stress, legal fees, and frozen accounts. So, take control of your future and make sure that you protect your family and your assets from unnecessary expenses or legal battles. Evaluate and implement powers of attorney where necessary now while you are able, because once you become incapacitated, you cannot set up a power of attorney. You never know when life throws you those curveballs. Find out more about whether powers of attorney might be appropriate for you by scheduling a consultation. You can go to my website at milliganwealth.com for more information and schedule a consultation by clicking on the calendar icon to the left of the website. We'll walk through your goals, discuss customized POAs, and potential ways you can integrate them into your broader estate plan. Protect your peace of mind and ensure your wishes are honored, no matter what happens. Thank you for watching another episode of Your Financial Bud. Make sure you like, subscribe, so you never miss actionable advice on securing your financial legacy. Until next week, I'm Bud Milligan, your Financial Bud.